Maritime Band with Aaron D'Souza and Juan Santos. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are excited to have our first guest. Let's give a huge round of applause to that Canadian guy, Glenn Foster! Woo!
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Whoa. I moved your whole couch.
Oh, did you?
I sat
are you
down
okay?
And moved the whole couch. No, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm
okay.
fine. I don't know how the couch is doing, but
okay.
I'm all right.
Yeah. I think it's all right. I think it's enjoying it. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
I'd like to talk to you about a whole bunch of things that's going on. One in particular is your DVD.
Yes, a new DVD, which is kind of an old DVD.
Okay.
Because here's what happened. You know the Rose Theatre in Brampton?
Yes.
Okay, so I did a show there a couple of years ago, and I shot it for a DVD, right? Recorded the whole thing.
Right.
And then we had a server crash a couple weeks later.
Wow.
I know. So we lost all the video.
Oh no.
Yeah. And so what I ended up doing, because I still had the audio, is I released a CD, which was called Prickly.
Okay.
Live at the Rose, Prickly, Rose.
Right. That's why you named it. I was going to ask you why you named it.
That's why. Yeah.
Okay,
Not because
cool.
I'm a little prickly from time to time. Anyway, a couple months ago, the producer got a hold of me and said, guess what? We found a backup copy of some of the video. So we don't have all the shots,
right?
But we have enough shots that it couldn't be done as, I don't know if it'll be a commercial DVD release,
okay,
but it will be good enough for streaming.
Amazing.
So I'm going to stream it on my website, and if people go to my website, thatcanadianguy.com, and just all you have to do is join the mailing list,
right?
And then you can watch my old DVD, my first one, for free.
Cool.
And then you will find out about the new one when it's available.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's your first one called?
The first one was called Shot at the Empire.
And was it shot at the Empire?
It was, actually. It's a place called the Empire Theatre in Belleville.
Okay.
But it also, it's double meaning. It was, shot at the Empire, a shot at Canada, the Empire.
Right.
It was a lot of political. There's a lot more political than is in this newer DVD, actually. But
cool.
yeah.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to going onto your website,
thatcanadianguy.com, not .ca, because
that's interesting that you chose to do that.
Because nobody knows really about .ca, Not
Canadians
really.
do,
More people do
sure.
now, but I've had the website for about 20 years.
Right. Oh, okay, so back
in the old days, no one really knew. I personally think we should have our own web extension, Canadians, right?
Yeah.
Should be www.eh ? Huh?
.a. I like it.
There you go.
Excellent. Well, we have a clip that we were going to
showcase. It's from the new DVD.
From Prickly.
From Prickly, yeah.
Can you give us a little bit background?
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, okay. Excellent. Well, let's take a look.
Oh, man, I decided the other day I do not want to live to be 100 because I don't think I could stand to see bell bottoms 3 times. Bell bottoms back. Platform shoes, the stupidest shoes. And I wore them to school, had an argument that, Mom, if I don't have big blocks of wood on my feet, I will look like. And it's all back. It just keeps coming around. The music, the clothing, the drugs, heroin is making a comeback. LSD is still making a comeback to the people who tried it the first time. It must be very difficult to yell at your kids these days and turn that. Oh, is that Hendrix? Sorry. Turn that up then, I guess, and help Daddy roll this. Daddy's fingers aren't what they used to be. Yes, you can roll it. You have little fingers, yes. Yes, it's a Barbie firelog, yes. Barbie has a long, cold winter coming. My mom hates that joke. Oh, my mom, she's such a mom. She says all these mom things. I bet you've heard this. You've either heard it or you've said it to your own kids, especially if anyone's involved in any kind of an artistic endeavor. Well, comedy's nice, but you should have something to fall back on. Well, I have you. Oh, she worries about the drug. This is her big worry. She thinks I'm going to get killed in a drug deal. Not because I'll be buying drugs, but because I might be there when a drug deal goes bad. You always hear this on the news, a drug deal went bad, people got killed, a drug deal went bad. Drug deals don't start off very good. Everybody has cash, automatic weapons, they're high, it's dark, it's illegal, lot of room for error. Must be good drug deals, never make the paper. 2 for 1 say that is a good drug deal. Well, I am very glad we walked down this dark alley, sir, and ran into you. See, you didn't want to walk down the dark alley, but I did, and I got us a deal. Look at that, he's throwing in the briefcase, he's throwing in the briefcase. I can just see me in a drug deal. I know how we're gonna. Oh, so you don't take checks? Well, this would be one of those ones that goes bad. I've read so much about it. Oh, well, my mom hears this. She's gonna laugh. Oh, I told him.
Great.
Thanks.
Well, I'm very excited to see the results.
I went to Columbia, so my mom was all like, "Oh."
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was fun. She's quite the mom, though.
Did you experience anything?
Did I experience anything in Columbia? Well, it was part of a trip through the Panama, actually, the Panama Canal, which is amazing. If you've never, I thought the Panama Canal was kind of like the Suez Canal, you know, like 5 miles wide and ships all over the place. It's not. It's like, I don't know how wide it is, but when our ship went through, I swear I could have reached out with a hockey stick, how Canadian, and touched the sidewall of the canal.
Are you serious?
That's how narrow it is.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's very cool. They have these locomotives that drag the ship through. Well, they don't drag it through. The ship's under its own power, but they guide it. So they pull it one way or the other.
Right. So
and some of the big cargo ships, like there's that much room on either side. When it's amazing. It's amazing.
Wow. How is it watching yourself on TV right now?
I watch myself. Yeah? I videotape everything somewhat obsessively. And then I watch and I make changes. And so this I haven't seen for a while. So yeah, it still holds up.
Well, I'm happy that they were able to.
Yeah, me too. That's because that was quite a shock at the time. I was like, really? Because you know. A lot of time and effort, right?
Definitely, yeah. Well, cool. And you also have a weekly show that's coming up in Burlington.
Yeah, going to start up a weekly show at a place called the Black Bull Pub in Burlington on Friday nights. It's going to be That Canadian Guy Presents.
Nice.
So it won't be me every week, but it'll be friends of mine, and we'll have some amateur comics, and we'll have one pro comic guest and one pro comic MC, and everything else will be we don't know, because we'll have some people who are doing it for the first time, some people have done it a few times. There's quite a bit of talent actually out here in the Brampton, Oakville, Burlington area. So it's it'll be every Friday night at the Black Bull Pub, and it's only $5 cover.
Wow.
So yeah,
that's cool.
for real professional comedy.
I would drive all the way to Burlington for that.
Worth the drive.
Yeah, definitely on a Friday night. And you also are headlining Yuck Yuck September 14th to 18th?
September 14th to 18th.
That's great.
Yeah.
What time are those shows?
I think the midweek ones are like 8:30, and the weekend is 8 and 10. I don't know. Just go to ask Yuck Yucks. They should know. It's their club. It's their club. But yeah, September 14th to 18th is my headline week.
Awesome. Well, we have about 30 seconds left. Do you have anything you'd like to plug for
just the website. Over and over, thatcanadianguy.com, thatcanadianguy.com.
Oh, and check out his tie.
Right there.
See
the tie?
Take a look at your tie. Did you get that made for you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I had to have a custom job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, you're going to join us for our next segment. We're going to be playing a game with our millennial reporter Jennifer Tarenta. Stay tuned.